people from your challenge that we're having as part of the marathon that has been going on this entire week.
Yeah,
which has been
day
fantastic.
4. So, we got some familiar faces on stream because these guys keep top 4ing. So,
Yeah.
Giovanni Costa versus Grant Weldon.
Yeah, should be a good matchup. There's a couple, well, I guess it's just Fergraph, but we have Fergraph and Urshifu on both sides. Gio's side is Dark Urshifu, Grant has Rapid Strike. So yeah, this should be a good matchup. Obviously, Grant is very much known for his Regidrago. We'll see if it comes out. There's a good amount of things that are resist or are immune to the Regidrago on Gio's side, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think Grant's been really good. I mean, he's been playing the Regidrago like almost all year, right? Ever since it was legal, at least, and he's been really good at bringing it out at the right time. So sometimes he just brings it, even though it's like a little bit rough for him.
Yeah.
But he ends up preserving a pretty good end game with the Regidrago, so he might actually just bring it.
He knows it's like a threat, right?
Yeah,
It's good on the team sheet, and if he does bring it out at the right time, it's always going to be. So here we go. We got Rillaboom, Urshifu on the Grant side,
and Ogerpon Urshifu on Gio's side.
It should be worth noting that Grant is carrying a choice scarf, so any choice it makes, it's going to stick with. So I can't imagine it does anything but U-turn out of this scenario because it doesn't really want to.
Yeah, it doesn't really want to do much. I mean, like, it could go for the super effective attack, but like he has the sash, and it's a little risky. The Ogerpon could just retaliate with like a big move. So. He's probably gonna go like for a fake out, maybe on like the Ogerpon or the Urshifu single strike, and just U-turn out. But actually, I'm interested.
They get the sash off. That's big.
So okay, so U-turn doesn't do too much. It doesn't look like Grant's Urshifu like too invested in attack, because I feel like it would have done more if it was a little stronger, right?
Okay, so 2 attacks coming out from the where it's probably. Neither of those models.
Oh, that does so much though with the grassy terrain.
Yeah.
Does he just go for the Wicked Blow?
I think Wicked Blow.
Oh no. Oh yeah, he got flipped.
Yeah.
But that was a good. That was actually a very good chip onto the onto the Tornadoes here.
Yeah.
Now Gio actually repositioning. Crucially, he didn't bring Fergraph in the back. So actually, I mean, again, Grant doesn't know this, but like he could kind of freely go for priority moves. Obviously he doesn't know it, but if he does get that information at any time, he'll be able to preview that. And usually I don't believe he. Oh, actually, did he bring Fergraph?
Gio?
Yeah, I don't think.
I think we saw.
Okay. I think Flutter main back, right?
Yeah.
For the Regidrago.
Yeah, that's the Regidrago answer, and it's the Speed Control. That has Speed Control and Icy Wind, but it's gonna be hard to outspeed some things.
He goes for the Woodhammer into the Urshifu. That was actually very good protect by Gio. He used that pressure to know. He used the fact that Grant wanted to go for a Tailwind to reposition the Ogerpon, and the other turn on.
He's getting rid of the blue. Or sorry, the different.
Yeah.
Grant. Same matchup for both of these. Obviously, it's tricky because.
Yeah, Tornadic should just go down here if he targeted, right?
Right.
I did not see the targeting.
He targeted the Urshifu slot, so we'll see what Giovanni does. I'm interested to see what the Tornadus does. Or is it attacking? Let's see if it's attacking. Or
okay, so again, Tailwind's up, but that was actually a really good chip. Iron Hand's speed drop is not super crucial. It's full speed. Whatever comes up, but it's usually going to be the slowest thing on the field anyway. So that's actually a very good chip onto the Rapid Striker there.
And all the fake outs have gone off this game, which leads me to believe that not only does Gio not have Fergraph, but also Grant.
Yeah, so yeah, and it's actually really, it actually looks like kind of like an advantageous spot for Grant right now, right? Because I believe another Bleak Wind does just KO, and if Grant really just wants to go for a Scarf Surging Strikes just to get a lot of chip on the Dio's Iron Hands here.
Dio's doubling that slot. I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch would clear the Tornadus there, and you would get Drain Punch and First Shoot, which is good, but...
So
Grant calls Sucker Punch, which is great. First Shoot is clear this safe.
Okay, that was actually a really smart play by Grant.
So, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure how Dio's Iron Hands gets removed from this equation. It's a little tough for Rillaboom, Urshifu to break Iron Hands unless they're able to double focus, which often not yet. Is that a Master Ball?
That's pretty cool. I know a lot of
there's so many out there nowadays.
Yeah. No, it's just an easy way to reset, for IVs and stuff. So that's true. So yeah, he does have the Flutter Mane in the back. I believe we saw that earlier, and that's actually really important. And actually, Gio's actually just not revealing it yet. I think he does think the Regidrago's in the back.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to reveal it quite now. Right? Yeah. Crucially, the speed control is still in this Tornadus' favor. So if he goes for a Bleak Wind here, it will chunk it out pretty...
Probably do around 20% to Iron Hands.
Yeah, and Ogerpon will take a good amount, because he doesn't have Terra available anymore because the single strike went down, right?
Yes.
So Grant seems to be in a pretty good position, unless...
I think the question is just how the heck are you going to get Iron Hands up? Unless it's Drago in the back, I think that's the only thing that can super chunk it. Everything else is...
Actually, smart spiky shield by Gio there.
Yeah, everything else kind of loses Drain Punch.
Yeah, and actually, this is going to be really big because I believe if Grant targets into the Iron Hands, I don't know if the Woodhammer. Oh, he went to Hydro Power to KO? No. I think I have Wild Charges going into this 100%.
Right, because Tailwind has maybe one turn up.
Yeah, so that was actually a really good play by Gio there, right? Making sure he doesn't have access to it anymore. And crucially, the Iron and let's see here.
Let's see. So the Scarf Urshifu that Grant has is going to be the fastest thing on the field if it comes out. Yeah.
So Regidrago there.
This is the big game.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like one of these Pokemon are gonna go down just from and it's actually a little hard, right? Because I feel like the Rillaboom actually does want to go for the wood. Yeah.
If you follow me, this, I don't think Ogerpon lives the double up from whatever Drago and Rillaboom do, but I think the important thing is that he preserves the Flutter.
Yeah, and actually, he's just switching the Iron Hand straight into the Flutter for the immunity.
So he's trying to get the health down on Drago, so it's Dragon Energy for the big.
And that's actually pretty important there, right? Because he will preserve the Fake Out later on in the game.
Problem is, Grant read that, this Woodhammer save into the Flutter Mates off, it's very risky. The Dragon Energy doesn't do a ton.
It still did a lot.
Sorry.
And does he Woodhammer into the Overrun? That was the safest play he could have gone for.
I mean, he definitely kills the Iron Hand.
And I think, I can see a line here, right, where he protects the Regidrago and maybe just lets the Urshifu go down to a fairy move, right? So therefore, he gets actually some. Well, he gets a little more pressure on the Flutter Mane later, right?
Drago. Grant also hasn't used his Terra, so he has water on his Urshifu. He could sack Rillaboom, use water.
But it is Scarfed, right?
To get
is
around.
It faster than the booster speed Flutter Mane?
It's not. It's unlikely that it would be. But I think a booster speed Flutter isn't really going to knock out a pure water Urshifu with a Moonblast, right?
Yeah,
so
it's probably pretty bulky, right?
So that's one option on the table.
The Fake Out's burned, right? No more Fake Out.
Great.
very good. Very good. Oh, critical. I mean, it didn't really matter. But it's actually
Interesting reads coming out here because Grant did not protect.
and I actually find this really interesting right now for Grant because again, crucially, there's no fake out on anything right now, and
This is
I don't
close.
know,
Yeah.
like, would a Terra Water Aqua Jet, wait, actually, he does have Aqua Jet, yeah, he does. So would a Terra Water Aqua Jet KO this Iron Hands?
That's
Yeah.
his play is gonna be Terror. It's tricky though,
Yeah.
because
Honestly,
was
the
already half health.
Dazzling might just take it out.
Does he have Dazzling? Or is it
Believe he has.
I think it's.
Oh no, yeah, he would have to. He
kinda
would have
need the
to
power.
read the Moon Blast. I don't think Icy Wind takes out at either of these. But crucially, maybe Iron Hands could actually be faster if he Icy Winds. Not then the but the
really kind of protect this guy.
Oh, is he going for just a straight up Terra Grassy Glide here? He might.
I think this has a.
Oh yeah, he does go for it. Oh yeah, no,
Let's
maybe.
see.
Oh, the Moon Blast.
Oh wait.
He wood hammered. What is he wood hammered? If it's the Iron Hands, it's good.
Urshifu.
Yeah, because I was thinking does this Grassy Glide fail the Iron Hands? Iron Hands is like almost full, right? Isn't it pretty healthy?
No, not healthy, but
Yeah. I was thinking he was gonna maybe Grassy Glide the hands there.
yeah. I wonder if a double up Aqua Jet and Grassy Glide would have killed the Iron Hands, and then one of. Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe just Grassy Glide Aqua Jet into Flutter.
Yeah, but he
He could
Grassy
protect
Glide.
there, yeah. So it was a little awkward there.
No, I think that was what very well played by Gio.
Yeah.
Getting the chip on Urshifu kind of early was
Yeah, it was a lot. It was
Solid.
very good, yeah.
very well played.
Yeah, and then it's hard, right? Because yeah, he gets the Aqua Jet onto actually, yeah, no, we don't know if that Grassy Glide would have KO'd, right? I mean, because I feel like
he
Aqua
has to double up, but like
Yeah.
the Aqua Jet from the non-Terra Water Urshifu would like.
Oh wait, no. Also, you forgot Train wasn't even up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what are we
so
doing?
there's no
we
way.
play this video game. We swear.
No, I actually just had to visually remember how the board state was, and he didn't even have grassy terrain up, so there's no way he could have actually gone for that.
Yes. Yes. You are correct. We definitely did not forget that. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, no, he had Rillaboom out for like a really long time, so we just didn't know.
Yeah.
He never really switched it out.
Yeah,
from
he
what
does
I remember
not
there.
have a repositioning.
Yeah, again, you said he only has
What high
hammer?
horsepower
Yeah.
power for Heatran.
Yeah.
It'll be curious to see how Rillaboom sets continue to evolve in Rygef, since Heatran is pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Obviously that can super change because the meta always changes, but
We will have a couple new fire types that might be useful against Mr.
Like what?
Gouging Fire.
oh yeah. I have not heard of
Incineroar.
any new fire types that are relevant to Regulation F.
A certain cat is quite good.
Yeah.
And yeah,
okay.
we have two dogs and a cat. You know, one's a dragon dog.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Huh?
And a partridge in a pear tree.
There you go. All right, so
Oh, right, the game started.
yeah, the game started. It's actually similar leads to like last game.
Urshula,
Yeah. And then I believe Gio also went for the no, Gio didn't get lead Iron Hands last game, but oh yeah, he I think it was but also
No
Grant just straight. No fake out coming out. I think he just wild charged
I don't
into
think that
this.
kills them.
Is this just a wild charge into the Urshifu? Does he get the read?
Pops. I mean, we'll see where the wicked blow. Oh, sorry, pick up 5 back.
Wild charge, yep. Does it
might not kill.
Oh, it lives with
Strict
one.
Yeah, like Urshifu has really good physical blow, so depending on the Iron Hand spread, it can load a good amount of wild charges.
Yeah, it's like I know most like Yeah, unless you run really bulky, like most Iron Hands. Most Iron Hands, it's like a roll to kill, roll to KO most of the time.
Sucker punch. Going in? No.
Well, it's getting blocked by a funny giraffe.
Well, he sucker punch out slot anyways. Oh, Grant doesn't like. Will he be able to use this information? Probably not.
Okay, good. And it's probably just gonna be a wild charge going in the first slot, right? Because the scarf can't really do anything.
Is this the Rocky? This is the Rocky helmet program.
Yeah, this is the Rocky helmet. It's likely just the max defense bold.
You know Vergraph, was that max defense gold damage? It took like a third.
Yeah, it took that. I mean, Iron Hands is broken, but I mean, Iron Hands is broken, but that's honestly that is kind of normal damage. I wouldn't say it's max defense gold, but like it's definitely very defensive for Graph. Like usually mine takes like one I like to use takes like half. It's not as defensive. Graph has a lot of HP, but not a lot of good natural defenses, so it's like
70.
Yeah. This is actually really.
I see when feels okay, but like also who cares.
Yeah,
Like
I
anything
might have to
close
moonblast one slot. Yeah. And honestly, depending on how this Urshifu is trained, it might, I don't know if it'll live, but like it could maybe, depending on the Watermain's attack, special attack stat and stuff.
So Gio's airing Young Hands, which is cool to see because he knows he can get the Urshifu off the field now, which means it's gonna be fire, it's gonna be safe from Urshifu, which is sick. It also gets rid of Psychic. Yeah, this makes sense, right? He just wants to keep Iron Hands on the board forever.
Unless somehow, there's no switch outs. Oh, he didn't even go for the Moonblast.
I mean, like, it also, yeah, I mean, right, it's a safe in case there's any other, like, whatever.
Yeah, and then he kind of just takes like nothing. Chain Punch going as a trigger out. Oh my god, that was a high roll. That's gotta be a high roll. Oh my god.
And, like, grassy train.
Yeah,
Iron Hands is like, waiter,
Rocky.
More grass.
Oh, actually, interesting. He puts the Trick Room up. I think he does have Heat Train in the back.
Okay. Oh, and it can tear up the rate. Yeah, because I was gonna say, there's nothing that like really wants to. He's the fastest.
But boom. Okay, I mean, Iron Hands can't do like too much to it, but it will move. Before. Actually, did Grant burn his Terra yet? No, he didn't, right? Oh. Yeah, so I would imagine maybe like a Terra Grass Woodhammer goes into this.
I get that big old Fluttermane off it. Yeah, we'll see though, because if he tried to read the Protect.
Oh, actually, really good Psychic, just for a nice chip there. Not doing much, but he does go for the Woodhammer. Yeah, I think Gio was thinking it was an obvious Protect, so just didn't do it.
I think it's also tricky because of this marathon. Everyone's playing multiple times.
So it might just be like based on the days.
It's an internal, 1v1
yeah.
meta. It's like they try this thing so well.
Yeah, and some people changing them, but you know. Oh, actually, very interesting.
Wait a second. More importantly, what ball did he just use? It looks like
I did not see which one he used.
Maybe we can ask him to restart.
Just like raise our hands.
Hey guys,
like,
real quick.
Actually, this interesting Goldengo will actually. No, Goldengo will be moving last. I know Gio has some speed on it. Because usually Rillabooms don't run too fast, so. Yeah. Especially on a team that takes advantage of Trick Room, I don't think it's that fast.
I mean, he also has Tailwind.
Yeah.
That's a fast fake out.
You know, he's basically playing a Tail Room team. They're pretty, I would say they're pretty, Forgraph, thanks to that Grassy Train healing, actually hung on there. He's probably just going to Psychic again for a little bit of chip.
I think we should ban Forgraph.
Yeah, maybe. You just go straight into the Goldengo. No drop. High horsepower into Goldengo. Does a KO? No. They can both eat a Make It Rain. And looking kind of. Does he even have Pokemon in the back? I think. No. He has Urshifu in the back. He has Urshifu.
And I forgot the rest.
Yeah, no, I think he has one left. pretty sure.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's a very because the game's still going on. It's not like yeah. So I think he only has like one mon. I think yeah, he should have one mon in the back. Oh no, Regidrago.
that Pokemon does a lot of damage.
It does do a lot of damage, but Trick Room is up. And Geo could just freely go for this. I think, honestly, I think Grant has to just double protect and hope.
Yeah. And honestly, it's a decent chance.
Yeah, it's a decent chance. 30% chance to like maybe win the game, right?
Yeah, because I mean, he gets out, double protects here. He can Dragon Energy. It'll kill the Golden Go.
Yeah,
with
we'll
a lot of
definitely
damage
knock
to
that out.
Iron Hand. It'll just Draco Mew. We'll see. It comes down to that.
Oh wait, oh no, he's Terra Steel.
Heal or poison?
Or,
Oh my goodness gracious, this man is insane.
wait,
That's very sick.
oh, I think that's a Geo quick wild charge though. Makes sense.
Oh,
he got the double.
boy.
Very, very, very good. That's a chance of hitting a fissure, so he basically hit a fissure. But so now actually Golden Go might just go down. So yeah. I know. Actually, he could also Geo could also protect the Golden Go and just get some.
It is a Specs Golden Go.
What do they expect? So it will go down. Dragon Energy is going to do a huge amount, and I think
Iron Hands can't Drain Punch to get like some of it back.
Yeah.
Really cool. This is really cool Terra.
Yeah, and Flutter Mane's down. Wild Charge goes in. Does a lot actually, and he's going to take a lot of recoil.
Ooh,
does he have any accurate moves that he could rely on here?
Draco Meteor could.
Does that Earth Power? Does that KO? Yeah, that KOs. I mean, super effective move. Grant bringing it back. I mean, I mean, you need a little bit of luck sometimes, you know. So I mean, it was really good double protect there.
Yeah. That's
you know,
his baby.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's what the game is, right? Just playing to your outs, even if it's RNG based.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he played to his outs, he got it, and we're going to game 3.
Going to game 3.
And that was actually really interesting, right? Because like it did seem
Room stuff was.
yeah, that was interesting. He didn't have too many Trick Room abusers besides.
Oh, he had
the
protect.
Rillaboom.
He had double protect on his side.
Yeah.
He knew.
He knew.
Does he know?
The stars aligned for that one, dude.
Yeah.
But
So,
I mean,
yeah. It's kind of funny. It's like who cracked down and brought Photograph first, and
Yeah.
it seems to be Grant really able to get away with Trick Room.
honestly, the Trick Room, I feel like the Trick Room was actually a lot more detrimental to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it helped
Yeah,
Rillaboom get the KO on Fluttermane, but like that was about it.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's fine, but I mean, we're seeing Geo go for the Ogerpon Photograph loop potentially. So that might be good if Grant decides to lead like
No Golden Go this time.
yeah, no Golden Go. Which is actually really interesting, right? Because that takes down a Regidrago resistance / immunity. So if Grant's able to get rid of Fluttermane somehow,
Yeah, it's tricky because like
oh, Geo's like just it looks like he's just going maybe going for a 180.
any forms of beacon involvement.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of nothing on Geo side. Out speeds, Ursh Torns. Kind of always have to respect
Yeah.
that.
It actually depends on I would say it depends on the Urshifu spread, right? Because sometimes booster speed Fluttermane can still outspeed it.
Yeah, well, not with
Yeah.
Tailwind though. Right,
Yeah,
so-
as long as he has like I guess like 155 above,
Yeah,
that usually
right, he
outspeeds
could
like
be
bundle.
7 speed.
Yeah.
Scarf.
Oh yeah, he has Scarf too.
It's- yeah.
So I mean,
He's
yeah.
brave choice Scarf. Maybe. Anyway.
Rillaboom Urshifu into Fluttermane Ogerpon. So this one, I personally think this one's interesting because he can because the thing is the Surging Strike is actually possible to get the Surging Strikes in. I don't think the last KOs of Terra Waters, but at the same time, the Ogrepon could easily just follow me anything that happens, but also maybe
Well,
Ogrepon doesn't want to take the chip, so it's just like
this is tricky because of he needs half that goes with the flutter. Going to kill it unless it's Ogrepon.
Yeah.
So he's kind of reading the fake out.
yeah, and then we'll see if Grant yeah, let's see. Yeah, so let's see if Grant takes the bait here. This is Geo loves doing this, keeping paragraph in the back, you know. So let's see. Oh, he does the fake. He does fake out here.
Yeah.
But this is interesting. If he's going into the flutter main,
This kills.
oh, he does.
Heals. Yeah, he was just faking. He was gonna prevent the ball.
Yeah.
And he had to switch out. Geo had to hope maybe that Moonblast kills.
Yeah.
But maybe Geo knew that was possible with that sack. Because now the speed control is kind of on Geo's side because he can kind of easily set up Trick Room if he wants.
And not only that, and not only that, the Ogrepon could easily just something has to like. I mean, he's bringing Iron Hands, but I was gonna say something that has to kind of come in and place that Urshifu, because like, I mean, yeah, it might be faster than these two, but you don't really. Actually, maybe it does take the Paragraph out.
That's interesting. That's tricky. Depends on the Paragraph spread, right?
Yeah. Oh, he just went
Grant
for
could bring
out Trick Room, I think.
Grant could bring his own Paragraph in to prevent the fake out and hope for the Terra Water Surging Strikes to kill. I'm not super familiar.
Terra Water Surging Strikes. Geo's Paragraph is not very bulky, so I do think it may KO. I do think it may KO. But Grant,
yeah.
I don't know if Grant decided to bring Paragraph.
Right.
Oh yeah, it didn't look like it. Oh wait, hold on.
Maybe Geo just knows the calc.
Oh yeah, that looks like it lives.
Certainly.
Yeah. But I think the only issue is it is going to. It might faint to Life Orb here. Actually.
Right. Well, he has what 209. This is a very cool thing because now Urshifu is just like, well, what do I do?
What do I do, right? And honestly, though, the Rillaboom is like relatively healthy.
Yeah. I
don't think like a
Rillaboom is gonna kill for Paragraph here.
Yeah.
But Hyper Voice is gonna do a good amount of shit.
It depends. I mean, again, it's Life Orb Hyper Voice, so
Urshifu, if Urshifu doesn't switch out, it's
if I learned anything from playing Grant earlier today, Life Orb does a little less than Grassy Terrain. Actually, interesting bringing the Torn in.
Yeah, I don't know if Psychic would have.
Oh, Rillaboom lives. That's actually really huge.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, and he lives to the corner.
Very cool.
So now it's Ogrepon Iron Hands.
Okay, so with Grant, Ursh, Rilla, Torn. What is his voice?
Yeah, so
now there's 3 rooms of Trick Room.
He would have brought Paragraph. I feel like he would have switched in Paragraph if he had it. I don't think he had it.
Does not have Protect, so there's no Protect the next 3 turns potentially, depending on who Grant has in the back.
Yeah.
So
I think this Drain Punch just like KOs the Rillaboom.
Gonna fuck a lot of shit up. Yeah. The speed tiers between Horn and Ogrepon will be interesting here. Depends on how bulky Grant's is. If you don't have as much. A lot of Ogrepons are running.
Oh, he just straight up withdraws it.
Around 100.
Is he just gonna sack the Urshifu?
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna try to get a fake out. He's gonna try to get a fake out on somewhere, right?
Oh, Sunny Day. That's actually really good in case the Ogrepon wants to go for water moves.
Yep. He doesn't go Urshifu.
Oh, and Urshifu lives. That's actually huge because that's just that's huge. Just
another turn.
There's another turn to
he has
burn for Trick Room.
Deal with it.
Yeah. And now actually Urshifu, believe it or not, Urshifu can just Aqua Jet if it really wanted to.
Get some chip up.
Yeah, but I mean, I doubt.
The bigger thing is after this, there's going to be 1 turn of Trick Room left, and Rillaboom will have Fake Out reset. So
and then we still don't know what his 3rd mon is either. I mean, 4th mon is either. If it's Heatran, it might actually be huge.
And he hasn't spent Terra yet.
Or it might be even better if it's Regidrago. Regidrago
will have Protect.
Yeah, it will have protect and I was just going for the taunt to make sure no follow me
very cool.
later on. Yeah,
That's super cool. Back.
yeah. We'll probably figure out now because he's gonna have to switch in Rillaboom and his fourth. He just goes for the Wood Hammer. Gonna take a little bit of chip from the Wood Hammer, not too much because it didn't do too much damage. But again, it all depends on what he brought in the back, right? Because he does have fake out pressure, and Ogerpon can't protect, right? So it's actually very easy for him to double up on it if he just has it, you know.
The back grass.
Yeah. It's gonna come back because Rillaboom's coming back out. So, it is Heat Trend, so that's actually, honestly, that's actually very good for him. He now he has proper fake out pressure onto. I don't know who he goes for here. It's probably the Ogerpon. But
this is sick. This is very cool to see. This feels very well planned out. Like you knew how exactly those 4 turns of Trick Room wanted to go, and they went. That's
so it's
Geo still has Terra though, and gosh, his Heat Rain is always seriously.
And not only that, like you don't. I mean, I think you always Terra Iron Hands here. Yeah. And then now we get to see, right? I know Rillaboom can't really. Attack here without just getting outsped by him. Both of these mons actually just get outsped by him because I think there's still 1 turn of Trick Room left, right?
Yep. We'll see where the fake out goes. Yeah. Imagine.
Oh, there's Grassy Glides.
Oh my goodness, this is sick.
Drain Punch comes out. So now we want to see what the Heat Trend went for. If it went for something like a Heat Wave, it may KO because again, Grant set up the Sun, so this is gonna do a lot.
Yeah. But you know, it's got
the miss.
Target.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Now, Pokemon Wood Hammer. That's an actually. I mean, I guess that's the only thing it has, right? Does it? I mean, no, he has Ivy Cudgel.
Yeah. Well, he was doubling up into the Rillaboom.
Yeah. Now Trick Room's up. So Ben can. I mean, Ogerpon probably just. I don't know if Heat Wave KOs the Ogerpon anymore.
It's tricky. It's close. Yeah. Lightful Heat Train does a buttload of damage.
Yeah, but that miss really.
And obviously, the big thing. No longer. Heat can no longer be. Ogre.
I mean,
what am I talking about? Iron Hands.
Iron Hands can be burned. Yeah, and that's it. That Heat Wave, that Heat Wave miss kind of stung a little bit.
Yeah, it's tricky because then there would have been probably a couple more turns left, and that still comes down. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it definitely affected me. So that's important. Yeah, but there was also that double protect last game, so
yeah. I mean, RNG goes both ways, right? So, good job to both players. I mean, I think they both played as well as they could have. Yeah. In that, Geo just comes on top. He just positioned. I would say. I mean, yeah. He positioned. I would say positioned slightly better game 3. He did have the advantage in game 2 as well, but it's like that was just another tricky situation, right?
Yeah, I really like what Geo did with Flutter and Choreograph on that turn that Flutter went down. He brought in the Choreograph to set up another former up speed control. It was just kind of a cool little play. I don't know how much of this was, but it's like in the back, if you know you have Torn, it's like, okay, well, I can't really outspeed Flutter main even with some Tailwind things, but yeah, it's just it was really cool speed control.
Yeah,
stuff Geo ended up helping.
Yeah, and then I mean, it was interesting that he brought Drago like both of the first games, right? And I mean, it's interesting he didn't bring it the second game, but actually, it ended up turning out. I don't know if that would have been better to bring the Drago, mainly because I mean, could have had like another protect to like stall out. So it's like, because Torn didn't seem like Torn did much.
I don't know, the Sunny Day and then the taunt felt pretty impactful for.
Yeah, the taunt was really impactful.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know how. It's tricky. How useful was that Torn? I think in some way you have to respectfully bring one former speed control. I think was what Grant was thinking. So he brought the Torn, which doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can at least sort of cover with Sunny Day, and I think the taunting and making sure that something can't protect and like get out of a fake out is super nice. That gets him out of. That can just buy you turns, otherwise you wouldn't. So I don't know. It's tricky. I'm curious to see what thoughts would be. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, like the trick room. Navigating the trick room is aptly named as being tricky to navigate around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, again, there's a lot of good reads from both sides, right?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like,
yeah,
whether you're gonna protect fake out or not. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where Gio just straight up went on the offensive, even though like he was threatened by a priority move or like something just under trick room, right? Like especially that one time where I believe they just I think there was just like a double up into Iron Hands. It didn't quite KO, and then Gio just didn't protect there.
Yeah,
because again, and then also Gio just didn't protect there because also again. We forgot that terrain wasn't even up. That was one thing. But yeah, so I mean, I guess that was also just his only play. But it's very, very interesting there.
So I think we're probably gonna take a break. I know the other semifinals is wrapping up, but thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back with the finals.
Yep,
hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Gio might be either facing Aaron or Youngyun. Yes. So that's gonna be again. It's probably a rematch you guys probably already seen. Everyone's just been playing everyone this weekend.
Yeah.
So fun. All right. Yeah, we'll be back in like a few minutes. Yeah.
Farewell.